Nobody wakes up one morning and says, "Today, I'll fall in love with someone who slowly destroys me." No one dreams of giving their heart to someone who will one day become the source of their deepest pain. Because toxic love doesn't begin with pain. It begins with butterflies, with long conversations that steal the hours of the night, with unexpected messages that make your heart race, with attention, with promises, with the feeling that you finally found your person. And that is precisely why so many people never see it coming. The greatest dangers in life rarely announce themselves. They arrive disguised as the very thing we have been longing for. People think toxic relationships are easy to recognize. They imagine shouting, violence, constant fighting, cruel words spoken in anger. But the most dangerous relationships rarely begin that way. If they did, almost no one would stay. They begin with affection, with kindness, with laughter, with dreams of a future together. And by the time the pain arrives, you've already invested your heart. You've built memories, shared secrets. Perhaps you've even built a home together. Leaving no longer feels like escaping pain. It feels like abandoning the future you believed was waiting for you. There is an old truth that wise people have understood for centuries. No one walks willingly into a prison. The prison is built one brick at a time, while you believe you are building a home. That is the deception of toxic love. It rarely asks for everything at once. It takes little pieces of you, so quietly, that one day you look into the mirror and wonder, when did I become this person? Today, we shall not speak only about obvious abuse. We shall speak about the quiet warnings, the signs many people ignore, because they look so much like love. The truth about toxic love. 9 signs you're ignoring. 1. You become their defender. The first sign is that you spend more time explaining their behavior than they spend changing it. You tell yourself, they're just stressed. They've had a difficult past. They don't really mean it. They'll change. Little by little, your love becomes a courtroom. Every day, you become the lawyer defending someone who has stopped defending their own actions. Compassion is a beautiful gift, but compassion without accountability becomes permission. Healthy love does not ask you to make excuses. It asks both people to grow. 2. Peace quietly disappears. The second sign is not constant fighting. It is the slow disappearance of peace. You hesitate before speaking. You replay conversations inside your mind. You wonder whether your next sentence will start another argument. You check your phone, not with excitement, but with anxiety. Love should calm the heart, not keep it waiting for the next storm. There is a profound difference between respect and fear. One brings freedom, the other builds invisible chains. 3. You slowly stop being yourself. This change is almost invisible. You stop wearing clothes they dislike. You stop seeing certain friends. You stop sharing your opinions. You stop laughing as freely as you once did. None of these changes seem important on their own, but together, they slowly erase the person you used to be. One day, someone who truly knows you says, "You've changed." And for the first time, you realize they are right. Love should help you become more of yourself, never less. 4. Every problem somehow becomes your fault. Perhaps they raised their voice, yet somehow you apologize. Perhaps they broke your trust. Still, you apologize. Not because you were wrong, but because ending the argument feels easier than defending yourself. Eventually, peace becomes more important than truth. But peace built on silence is not peace. It is surrender. 5. The good days keep you hopeful. This is perhaps the most confusing sign. They hurt you, then they become incredibly kind. They apologize. They promise to change. For a while, everything feels wonderful again. You begin believing, this is the person I fell in love with. But then, the cycle returns. Pain, affection, pain, affection. It is not love that keeps many people trapped. It is hope. Hope is powerful. But hope without change becomes a prison. 6. You feel lonely beside them. Loneliness has many forms. The hardest one is feeling alone while sitting next to someone. You speak, but feel unheard. You cry, but feel unseen. You share the same room, yet your hearts are miles apart. Sometimes being alone heals, but feeling alone inside a relationship slowly empties the soul. 7. You become afraid to be honest. You begin hiding your thoughts, not because they are wrong, but because honesty comes with consequences. You keep quiet to avoid conflict. You swallow disappointment. You hide your dreams. You edit yourself before every conversation. Little by little, your voice becomes a whisper. Love should never require you to disappear just to keep the peace. 8. You fall in love with potential. Many people are not in love with the person standing before them. They are in love with who they hope that person will become. They remember the beginning, the flowers, the laughter, the promises. They keep waiting for that version to return. Sometimes people change. Many times, they do not. A wise heart loves reality, not imagination, because no future can erase today's truth. 9. Chaos begins to feel normal. This is the final warning. Kindness surprises you. Respect feels unusual. Silence feels like victory. You celebrate what should have been ordinary. You become grateful simply because today there was no argument. When the absence of pain feels like happiness, the heart has forgotten what healthy love truly looks like. The greatest lesson about toxic love is this: it rarely begins looking toxic. It arrives wearing kindness, attention, affection, promises. Then slowly, it asks you to surrender one small piece of yourself at a time. Your confidence, your peace, your friendships, your voice. Until one day, you wake up living a life you never intended to build. Remember this: healthy love is not perfect love. Every relationship faces disagreements. Every couple makes mistakes. But healthy love leaves room for honesty, for respect, for growth, for forgiveness that is followed by change. It does not demand fear. It does not celebrate control. It does not require one heart to become smaller so the other may feel larger. Love should make you feel safe enough to become your truest self. Because love is not measured by how much pain you can endure. It is measured by how freely both people can grow. Perhaps that is the wisdom worth carrying today. Do not ask only, "Do I love this person?" Also ask, "Who am I becoming because I love this person?" For the answer to that question often reveals the truth long before the heart is ready to accept it. If today's wisdom has given you something to reflect upon, carry it with patience. The purpose of wisdom is not to judge others. It is to see more clearly ourselves. Until our paths cross again, guard your heart with wisdom. Speak with kindness. Love with courage. And before you leave today, put a call through to someone who matters. Your parents, a friend, a sibling. Tell them you love them. Tell them you're grateful. You never know how much that simple call might mean. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom on love, relationships, and life. Never stop becoming the person you were created to be.